Here again, I am with another opportunity to move to a country that's well regarded as one of the best in the world. What if I told you that you didn't need to break the bank to be able to move to the United Kingdom? Because this opportunity presents one of the cheapest you can get in the world. And when it comes to value for money, this is certainly one university you want to take a look at and apply to immediately. If you're looking to move to the UK without breaking the bank and spending a lot of money, sit down and watch this video because this video is for you.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.
Hello, folks. This is your one and only Waka Waka Doctor. Always bring you the best gist when it comes to travel and migration. You know how we do it here. All we do is share information that has to do with traveling, living, working, moving abroad, the whole shebang. As long as it's the abroad life, this is where you want to be. If this is the first time of you coming across my channel, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and stay close because you do not want to leave. For those who always send me feedback, I want to say thank you very much. It pushes me to do more. One very major announcement that I like to make is that I'm not on Telegram and I'm not on WhatsApp. So if everybody comments or sends you messages on Telegram or in a comment, okay, on this video saying you should message them on Telegram or WhatsApp, it is not me. All right, let's get to the gist of the day. The United Kingdom is one of, well, if not the country a lot of people want to go to for different reasons, because they've got a very high standard of education. The quality is amazing. Visa processing, it's not so rigorous if you follow the right steps. And education, when it comes to value, is equally affordable. Forget all the news. You can still move with your family if you do it right and you sign up for the right program. As always, I've brought you specialists who know everything about these opportunities, and I'll be allowing them just, talk away and share the information they've got for us. All right. So thank you very much, brother. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you want to introduce yourself to my audience and let them know who you are, and what you do?
Yes, sure, Waka. Thank you very much. So my name is Walid. I am the International Recruitment and Marketing Officer for Edge Hill University. So I'm in charge of both Middle East and Africa as a whole. And what I do is I try to connect the university offering, so Edge Hill University offering, with prospects or people in both Middle East and Africa region who wants to come to the UK and study in our institution. So just saying, for example, the courses that are available, our fees, and everything they need to know about our university, and see if it's a good match for them so they can come and join us.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. When people think about the UK, they often feel that, oh, the UK is very expensive, tuition is monstrous. But I've heard that your university is one of the cheapest in the UK. And in fact, when it comes to value, it's probably second to none. Is this correct, considering that one of the reasons why a lot of people are discouraged to move to UK is the tuition fees?
Yes, you're totally correct. It's all like the UK as a whole is often regarded as an expensive destination. But the thing at Edge Hill is our fees are one of the cheapest in the UK. Not cheap quality though, as our teaching is recognized as one of the best qualities of teaching. So it's kind of offered, as you were saying, like great value for those students. So for the fees, for example, they stand at £17,000, but all of our students will receive an automatic £3,000 scholarship for their first year, which will help them make the move and hopefully join us. And since the master's degrees are usually 1 year long, so it's just £14,000 for the duration of their year. Knowing that most of the tuition fees ranges from £11,000 up to £35,000 in the market as a whole. That's why you're correct. It's actually one of the cheapest, and as I said, not a cheap quality. So really good campus.
Not
If anyone wants to check it out, please do.
Let me ask you, one of the perks that people often get again, and why people have stopped considering, well, not everybody, but some people have stopped considering the UK is because several other countries allow you to pay your tuition 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. There are countries that allow that, you know. So £14,000 is quite affordable thinking about the UK. But
Mm.
is it possible for people to pay 3, 4, 5 times? Is there that allowance given?
Of course, you're totally correct because £14,000, we're saying it's one of the cheapest, but it's still a lot of money, and we're not expecting prospects or students to come with this amount straight away. So this is why we have like a payment plan in place where during the procedure, when a student, let's say they apply for a place at our university and they successfully receive an offer, then at this point, so further down the cycle, we would first require them to make a first payment of £4,000. This is just before they arrive and before they apply for a visa. So once this first £4,000 is paid, there's a £10,000 balance remaining. This will be split into 3 equal installments. So let's say they usually start the year in September, and then they will need to pay those installments of roughly £3,333. So it's every 2 months and a half. So it will be October, then January, then April to give some flexibility. However, we do have a financial officer as well who is happy to meet with our current student and discuss sometimes some payment plans that may be more beneficial for them. It's not very, very flexible because this is like kind of the payment plan in place. But I've seen many instances where our finance officer come up with tailored plans to kind of accommodate the student needs.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing that. Now, if people are interested, what kind of documents should people have? You know, what kind of documents should people have at hand to just make applications to Hedgel University?
Sure. So let's break it down into 3 major things that you need. So the first thing would be your identity documents, right? So things like your passport to enable you to travel to the UK, obviously, things like provide us like with your name, date of birth, all these kind of identity documents. The second thing will be your qualifications. So for example, if you would apply for a master's, we would require a bachelor degree from a recognized institution, regardless of where you're from. And we will look at this qualification. The third thing will be the English language requirements. So this can be met in different ways depending on where you're from, because as you know, like a lot of African countries, for example, are English-speaking countries. So there are those facilities, for example, with secondary school qualifications that can enable you directly to meet that requirement without the need of passing a test, if that makes sense. So those will be the 3 major documents we will need. Additionally to that, we would need things like, for example, the bank statements, just to align with the UKVI, UK Visa and Immigration Regulations. Correct. So generally speaking, these will be the documents needed, but I would invite each prospect to look at the specific requirements depending on their country, because each country has different specifications, because they have different tests, different curriculums, and different educations. So depending on where they're from.
Depending on where they're from. Okay. What programs are available right now for people to apply to? How many programs do you have?
Right, so we do have, I won't break down all the courses because we would spend a lot of time talking about the courses, but rather I just talk maybe about the subjects that we have available. So the subject I would say that we were the most popular for is teacher training and education. So we form the teachers of tomorrow with what we call a QTS, so they can become an accredited teacher here in the UK and almost find a job straight away because it's highly demanded, or teach anywhere else in the world. We have things like computer science, biology and biosciences, things like biomedical science, business and management. We have law, engineering, and so on. So these will be, I would say, our top subject at the school, but we have other subjects as well that are available, things in arts, like creative arts, graphic design, animation, journalism, media, and so on.
All right, that's quite a lot. And is it possible for people to plug in early, like, move in May, or they have to wait till September before the move? What sessions do you have available?
Right. So basically, as per UK VR regulations, we are not allowed to give a CAS before 6 months before the intake. So usually the course starts around end of September, start of October. right? So we will not be able to issue any CASs, which is Certificate of Acceptance for Studies, anytime before, let's say, mid-April to late April. Okay. Then, so once we issue the CAS, the student can go and apply for their visa to join us in September. But then chances are that the UKVI or the visa immigration kind of regulations will give them a visa just to join us just shortly before the courses start in September. So we would expect students generally to arrive on campus early to mid-September. Some students also arrive as early as mid to end August as well, if the course starts in September.
All right, fantastic. So quickly before I tell you the gist of the day, I want you to share this video. Make sure you like, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you just share to as many friends as possible. I also want to tell you that there is a masterclass that I created just for you. A masterclass that you can buy that is very affordable, that will give you opportunities. You're in tech, you're looking for scholarships, you're looking for how to apply to jobs, you're an engineer, you're a teacher, you're a lawyer, you're in healthcare, you're in tech, you're looking to move to the United States for free. I got everything covered. You've applied for jobs, but they're not calling you. This masterclass has everything all. And I've created a special link in the description box of this video for you to be able to get that masterclass, okay? So go to the link and get the masterclass. People are going to be wondering, Edge Hill University, a couple of questions I have. This is a bullet question now.
Sure.
Are people allowed to work? Is the university internationally recognized? What's the area like? Where exactly is Edge Hill University located? What's rent like? Is it expensive? Talk to us about those.
Right, yeah. Well, so let's start about where it's located, just to give an idea of where we're situated. So basically, we're in a town called Ormskirk. It's about half an hour from Liverpool. So we're just north to Liverpool.
Houses, nah.
They're
I'm a
actually quite
Manchester
nice.
boy. I'm a Manchester boy. We don't like Liverpool. All right, go on.
Right, so it's actually a really nice area to be in. Manchester is 1 hour away, so if that's better for you, so I'd rather say 1 hour from Manchester if you prefer. And then so in terms of the campus, so we are a single site campus, which means everything as part of their studies is within the same site. Things from cinema, supermarket, and so on, everything is located here in the campus, so no need to commute from one site to another, if that makes sense. Then in terms of work, yes, so students can work during their studies. They're allowed to work 20 hours per week. So we have work both in and outside the campus. So when I say outside the campus, can be in the town, can be in bigger cities like Liverpool, and we have a dedicated team who helps those students secure those jobs and opportunities. Okay. Then what was your other question? Sorry again.
Is it internationally recognized?
Yes. So just to give you an idea, we are top 35 universities as ranked by the Guardian University in the UK. So, and 70% of our research is internationally recognized. This is just from a research perspective. Then most of our courses, when you look at computer science, teaching, or any other courses, you will find accreditations related to those courses by awarding bodies here in the UK, which will give the opportunity to those students to work pretty much anywhere in the world. Yeah.
And you have programs that would allow you move with your family, because I know that it's MRES programs that allows that at the moment. Do you have MRES programs?
Yes, correct. So MRes programs, or Masters by Research, as we call them, are a 1 year program. I refer to them as like a mini PhD because it's like a PhD, but like in a 1 year version. So those programs are, yes, students can move with their dependents or with their family members in those programs. And they're quite flexible in terms of choice because you don't have to choose your course. As for example, you don't have to choose cybersecurity, computer science. So it's you come up with your own research in a specific topic, and then this research gets approved by our graduate school, which will give you a slot and a supervisor to help you carry on this research in a year time.
Oh, fantastic. And now people are going to be wondering who's going to help them, with this whole process. I know that you're wondering who's going to help with this whole process from start to finish. Don't worry, I've got another guest who would share insights about how you can do this. Guys, why is it that you do not subscribe to my YouTube channel? Why? I'm providing information to help you move abroad, yet I find that so many people watch my videos, but they don't subscribe to it. Yes, when I check my analytics, I see that a lot of people use my videos, but they don't subscribe. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you drop comments so that I can interact with you and I can answer your questions. Okay, what should I do? What do you want me to do before you? Should I kneel down? Should I beg you? Should I roll on the floor? I can do it easily. All right. We're just trying to help more people. So please just subscribe to my videos. Okay, share them. Let's help more people move abroad. Thank you. Funny enough, all of us are wearing some sort of glasses. You see that? Mine, I have mine. Walid has his own, and my other guest also has her own. Do you want to introduce yourself to my audience so that they know who you are and what you do?
All right. Thank you so much, Waka. Hi, everyone. My name is Adora, and I'm a senior academic counselor and also the partnership executive here at Study Now. It's so amazing to be here. Thank you so much, Walid, for answering those questions precisely. So I've been working with Study Now for quite some time, and yes, Study Now is one of the, I would say, the leading agency here in Nigeria as well as in Ghana. So yeah.
Fantastic. So, are you able to help if anyone is interested, wants to go to Edgehill University? Are you able to help with the whole process from start to finish?
Yes, we would be able to help with the application process here. And then shockingly, our services are completely free. So we'll start from the counseling. We have expert counseling here, counselors here rather in studying our offices all across the Abuja office, Ghana, Kenya. Depends where you're reaching out from. We'll be able to assist you from the counseling to your visa application process, not just for yourself, for as a main applicant who is also coming with their dependent for the MRS program as well.
Fantastic. So it's totally free. You help with the process
Yeah,
of admission up until visa
yeah,
application and all that.
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
like have regular arrangements where you meet people online? You hold discussions where you people can ask the questions regularly about processes and everything from start to finish.
Well, yes, we do. Like we have an upcoming expo coming up next month, and then Hedge will also be live here in Nigeria for that expo as well. It will be happening on the 12th of April, 2025 at 4 Points by Sheraton Hotel. So we would be able to meet up with the representative of the University of Hedge Hill. And then you'd also be meeting with our expert counselors who would be right there to answer your questions. But we also have a Lagos office as well as an Abuja office who are located in plot 8E, MMA Lucy Apabio, Muriokuola Street, that's Victoria Island. As well, we have an Abuja office here in Nigeria. We have the office located at Office 301B, third floor, Novera Central Mall, Zone 5, Abuja.
All right. So, for
Yeah.
those wondering, if you want to register for this event that she's talked about, just check the description box of this video. I'll put all the links that are required so that you can register. And I will be there as well. Okay, I'll be there as well. For those who
Yeah.
would like to meet me one-on-one and have a chat, I'll be there as well. Just as a wrap up, Walid and Adora, do you have anything else that people need to know that you'd like to pass across?
Yeah, we currently have a webinar series going on for those who will be interested. So the next series is about business, and it will be Friday, the 28th of March at 11 a.m. UK time. And the next one will be the one around biology and biosciences, which will happen the Friday, 4th of April at 11 a.m. UK time as well, in partnership with Study Now, who are organizing the webinar. For those who wants to attend, know more about the subjects, or are more keen to see what's going on and what's the offerings, I invite you to register as well.
To register as well, and I'll put the links in the description box of this video if you want to register. So that's it in a nutshell. I hope that you take advantage of this. It's not every time you find cheap or affordable schools in the UK. This is one of the cheapest I've seen, and I think if you're interested, you should take advantage of this. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much, Waleed and Adora. It's been a pleasure talking to both of you. Till I see you guys again in another video, it's Waka Waka Doctor, and I'm signing out.